It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. They must often change who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. We should feel sorrow but not sink under its oppression. It is not possible for one to teach others who cannot teach his own family. When you see a worthy person, endeavor to emulate him. When you see an unworthy person, then examine your inner self. If I am walking with 2 other men, each of them will serve as my teacher. I will pick out the good points of the one and imitate them, and the bad points of the other and correct them in myself. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. We should not be concerned that we are not known, but we should be concerned that we may not be worthy of being known. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Respect yourself and others will respect you. To see what is right and not do it is the want of courage. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. To see what is right and not do it is want of courage. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. When you see a good person, think of becoming like them. When you see someone not so good, examine your own weak points. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. All the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. Knowledge without practice is useless. Practice without knowledge is dangerous. A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. Men's natures are alike. It is their habits that carry them far apart. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. The real fault is to have faults and not amend them. Without an acquaintance with the rules of propriety, it is impossible for the character to be established. Behavior toward everyone as if receiving a great guest. Worry not that no one knows of you. Seek to be worthy to be known. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. 3 things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Think no vice so small that you may commit it, and no virtue so small that you may overlook it. To practice 5 things under all circumstances constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. When the heart forgets its path, return first to kindness. True strength begins with honoring your own humanity. Even a weary soul can walk with dignity. Wisdom grows quietly in those who listen to their pain. When you feel lost, serve something greater than yourself. Peace is not found in victory, but in harmony with your own spirit. You are not empty. You are waiting to be filled with meaning. The journey of virtue is walked in small, faithful steps. Gentleness shapes character more than force ever could. The one who rises from doubt becomes the teacher of hope. Do not rush your life. Deep roots take time to grow. Honor your struggles. They are carving space for wisdom. When your heart trembles, let gratitude steady your hands. The noblest victory is mastering your own impulses. Even the quietest effort can carry the weight of greatness. Do not chase applause. Pursue inner clarity. Your value is not in what you achieve, but in how you become. To walk with integrity is to never walk alone. Even when the world forgets you, remain true to yourself. Character is built not in triumph, but in how you endure loss. Learn not to conquer the world, but to contribute to it. Each act of goodness lights a lantern on your path. Patience is the soil from which wisdom blooms. You do not have to be certain to be sincere. A humble heart carries more power than a proud voice. The storms of life pass, your virtue remains. Let compassion be your compass when the way is unclear. Even the smallest act of respect can restore your spirit. Harmony begins within, then ripples outward. When you choose goodness despite pain, you are already victorious. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest.